Hello everybody, welcome back to Pyrene. Last time we got acquainted with the mechanics of the game and we got some wood so that we could rebuild our tavern and our workshop, but we have a friend out in the dark forest somewhere that we still need to go and find, so we return to the mysteries of the dark forest. Right. So the Firefly is still here. We can swap with them for 1 mana if we need to change our position on the board, but I think we're going to be okay. Let's do 3 damage, or 1 damage 3 times. And then I think we can just attack these guys. Leave the bow there for the next round of enemies that appear. Let's take this guy out before taking the corrupted wood, because corrupted wood increases the health of enemies on the board, and we don't want that, obviously. We can grab a bunch of this. Now, the votive altar gets stronger the more stuff we kill before going to it. So, I think we're pretty happy to get full lap in here. And our health will be completely restored before leaving. So we could do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would also be fine. So we can do a full lap and not die. And then our votive altar will be much larger. And the larger the votive altar, the better the loot we get as we leave. So that's +1 endurance. And our equipment chest. A simple ring. Randomly gives you between 1 and 4 spirits. Generated thanks to your luck affinity spirit. So we now have a luck stat. Luck improves chest loot. Each point increases by 10% the probability that chests will have loot that works in synergy with your affinities. Current probability 10%. Then there's the Divine Fruit. As long as this card is in play, cards from your deck are triggered 1 additional time. That seems absurdly good. Explosive Potion inflicts 4 burn to adjacent enemies, triggers chain reactions on their adjacent enemies. Give me that Divine Fruit. And then we can go, oh, we got the new card, so this should definitely be right up front. And then we'll head east. Corrupted Altar means we're going to touch it, and then everything's going to spawn in. So, as long as this card is in play, cards from your deck are triggered 1 additional time. And cards with a flag under represent cards from our deck. So, if I touch this knife, it will do 1 damage 3 times, except it will do 1 damage 6 times. What's the root? Heals you 1 HP for each empty space in play. Interesting. Now, if I take the bow, it's going to do 5 damage to the enemy with the most HP. I guess that's fine. It'll do it twice. Rather than taking the health potion, I'm just going to rest. We can go and fetch all of this. Or if we press 2, we can use our magic to swap places with this Firefly, and then we can do a lap without needing to go through the center. Though I don't want to go through the Divine Fruit anyway, so I don't think it impacts us greatly. We'll take out as many enemies as we can before touching the Corrupted Wood, because the Corrupted Wood will increase their HP. Rest again. There's the altar. We can go health, or rather food, then health. Then we can eat this, doesn't matter too much. Rest again, now that we have food. 15 health, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't want to do all these enemies because the status effects, I think, would be a bad time for us, but we can do 1 or 2. And we'll take the corrupted wood. That goes up to 4. And we can leave. Choose a relic. So this is not a card in our deck. This is something that we just hold. Wood cards also inflict burn to all enemies in play. Using a power also gives you 3 provisions. When you receive provisions, you heal as many HP. Give me the burning flower. Then gold, holy apple, and then we can go to the Grasslands. This is the last place in play. I would have expected to start in the Grasslands, then go to the Lost Wood, but that's fine. Much bigger space that we're moving through now. Exploration rune. Gives you 1 exploration point. So previously we saw... Okay, well, you collected your first exploration point thanks to this rune. When you return to the village, visit the cartography workshop to spend it. So the cartography workshop basically had more rooms that we can unlock that will then appear in future runs. I don't even understand how you managed to get here with all those lousy old cards. So a simple ring randomly gives you between 1 and 5 spirits. Gives you 1 provision and 1 spirit. Uses up to 3 provisions and deals triple that amount in damage to all enemies in play. That seems a bit broken. Steel ingot gives +1 to all cards in play from your deck, triggered 1 times. For the current zone only, legendary. I'm tempted by the sickle. And then let's take out the herbs, put in the sickle. This is going to use provisions, so we should make sure that appears before the apple. Leave the rest. In for a fight. Our divine fruit is here, so if we take the single bow, takes out the 2 largest enemies. Love that. If we take this wood now, 1 burn has been applied to everything. Burn. Take 1 damage when you spend the night. Interesting. Now, that's not great for us because enemies get 1 HP when they spend the night, and also these guys are going to resurrect. Incandescent inflicts burn to enemy. Well, if we rest then, they take 1, gain 1 back, but the 1 back is in max HP. Sickle. Uses up to 3 provisions and deals triple that amount to all enemies in play. Nice. Alright, if we rest, it's going to take 2 HP from us, but we can't get over to the other stuff anyway. We'll get some more provisions, and we can start fighting our way over. Health, gold coins, medicinal herb, spirit. Then resting again. There's our altar. Hit the donkey. Hunting knife goes off multiple times thanks to the divine fruit. Let's see which one of these has better rewards. They're the same. That's fine. We can rest without dying. And then get out of here. So that's +1 max HP. A relic chest. Permanent passive. When you receive gold, also get 1 shield. Piercing damage cannot ignore shield. Prodigal ornament. Excess provisions are converted into gold. Give me the golden helmet. Another trader. Oi, come here. I got a few things I reckon for you. Choose a statistic to improve. Endurance, max provisions, or luck. I don't think we need that right now. I'm going to hold my cash for a bit. Hello. Proud and pretentious, this warrior knows a lot about monsters and how to defeat them. Mountain. The mountain with steep, winding paths. Beware of monsters tumbling from the heights. This card is only accessible when it's the only card in play apart from you. Excuse me, but who are you? I don't think I've seen you around here before. You can call me Andos. I came as soon as I heard. I'm here to free these lands from the monsters Hersung unleashed. Herinsug? Come on, Herinsug. The legendary seven-headed serpent, no? People here really know nothing about anything. Herinsung is the ruler of the monsters that have haunted these lands for generations, and that have now been freed by his summoning. But who could have dared to summon him? Oh, a demon even more terrifying than all the monsters you've met so far. Pyrene. But duty calls. We'll talk about her another time. Don't worry. We'll meet again, eventually. He's gone. That's a weird one. Right, so the mountain's there, but I want to clear the rest of the floor first, obviously. Give me wood. Then get stabby. Move that cursor over to its designated spot. Right, we are out of provisions. I don't really want to use the single bow yet, so we'll spend 2 health. Then the bow. Then get more provisions. There's our altar. How is burn affecting us? Is when we rest, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here while I sneeze. Love the max HP. Choose a card. Ice Hammer. Inflicts 1 frost and deals 1 damage to adjacent enemies. Triggered again until an enemy is defeated. Fire Axe. Inflicts 3 burn and 3 damage to all enemies in play. That seems absurdly good. Kavois. Generates 1 copies of random cards from your deck. Give me the Fire Axe, bro. I think we could probably drop out the hunting knife for that. And then we got an anvil? Yes. Gives +1 to the selected card. Oh. Well, we can't do the divine fruit, unfortunately. That would be too powerful. Uses up to 4 provisions and deals that amount of damage to all enemies in play. Probably not. Inflicts 4 burn and 4 damage to all enemies in play. Seems pretty good. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright. We can hop around now that we've cleared the floor. I don't want those things. I will increase my provisions. And then we can head to the mountain. Alright. The mountains are steep. In danger zones, the cards will fall downwards. Unlike other cards, your character does not fall. Okay. In the mountains, be prepared for falling down. So that's going to make getting around tricky if we can't backtrack on ourselves. What is this? Revenge. Gains +3 max HP if Bajuna dies. Whatever that means. I want the wood, but there's a whole lot else to be going after, isn't there? There's our altar. Oh, it's a giant cat. And a golem. Okay. Well, the enemies are definitely getting bigger, which is to be expected, I suppose. We can rest and try for a couple more. So we got 29 mana. Let's try this. Deals 4 damage to all enemies in the same column as you. Yeah, that's nice. Do that again. Right, I just don't want to get stuck, so I'll do. Feathers are endurance. That's one more card we can accommodate, but let's go to the equipment chest first. Choose a card. Fibula's back has a 1 in 20 chance of permanently giving echo in a card. Inflicts 3 frost to 3 random enemies. Frost reduces the attack to exactly 1 damage. Fireball inflicts 4 burn to 4 random enemy cards in play. I mean, we'll take the Fibula, right? There's a point to gain here, an exploration rune. Love that. Let's just check our deck for what's in. That should be in. Yeah, that's fine. Good. Hello. Nothing is as magic as the effects of my relics. Well, I don't have the gold for that, so story for another day. It's the danger zone. So this causes all things to trigger 1 additional time. So this has 2 1 in 20 chances, which sounds good to me. Nothing happened. Is also to be expected. Let's go wood. Right, I don't want to eat the divine fruit. I really don't. Oh! Griffin, fly. At night, moves 1 space towards you and seeks to attack. Interesting. Well, bow does great work. We can go all the way to the top right corner, rest, and then we're ready to take the fire axe, which will wreck everybody, I'm sure. Correct. If I eat the divine fruit, that'll be fine. Now, we've got to get to the end, but we can sickle our way through a lot of this. We could rest for 5 damage. Extra cash. Yeah, that's fine. Apple, max HP. Equipment chest. Choose a card. Ice Shield. Gives you 3 shield, inflicts 3 frost to enemies around you. Gives you 5 shield, inflicts incurable. Makes it impossible to heal HP. That sounds terrible. Wheat. Gives you 3 provisions. The excess is dealt as damage to enemies in play. More provisions sounds good, particularly with this sickle that we have working for us. Wheat is just objectively better than an apple, I think. Anvil. Gives +1 to a selected card for 12 gold. Love that. So that's a 2 in 20. Yeah. So a 1 in 10 chance. Seems very good. Need to find some ways to generate tons and tons of cash for things, I think. So this is a 2 in 20 chance twice. Nothing happened. I'm going to rest. That's going to kill this guy in the bottom left without them putting on bleed to me. No enemies. Is unexpected, but fine. need some stuff to kill to get more shards. Alright, with 5 bleed, I think we're out. Choose a relic. Frozen stone. When you receive frost, deal as many damage to a random enemy. Keys of prosperity. You can choose an additional reward from chests. Blacksmith's coin. Add an anvil to all future biomes. I think Key of prosperity is just... might be the most powerful thing you could possibly take ever. Then boss fight. End of the expedition, yep. Oh. Akahan, here you are. Zoe was sure you were in these woods somewhere in these mountains. How are you? You look... No, don't come any closer. By the gods, it came back. Alright, defeat the boss. The boss is this thing? Frost Golem. Resurrection Freezing. Deals 9 damage. If only this giant only froze you, but didn't keep coming back to life. Resurrection comes back to life. Freezing inflicts frost to its enemy. The value of frost is equal to the amount of damage inflicted. Frost. Reduce the attack to exactly 1 damage. Decreases by 1 when you move. Okay. Let's start with the fibula. That's absurdly good. And if we rest, they'll all burn to death. He comes back, but then we can single bow him because he's got the most health. And we're done. And we'll just fill up on wood and gold and everything else. Though the enemies around here a bit trickier to deal with piece by piece, so probably not gonna harvest too much from them. And we get spirits, not the regular runes or whatever it is, so less value to us. Thank you. We still have to get back to the village, and I don't know if I have the strength to. Wait a minute. I know these runes. Argaziki. The light in the stones. Can this monolith? Takes us home, yes. All you have to do is touch it and you'll soon understand. Find and save Akahan. You bring back 15 wood to the village. You bring back 2 exploration points. Score of 63. Tanagui, you found your way back to the village. When did you get here? I just arrived. I wasn't hiding far from here, but some damned monster took a piece of my leg for breakfast and... We should have all left together. I could have helped you. I could have seen where Leno went. It's a good thing we split up. The monsters would have had no trouble finding large groups like ours. And I saw Leno run off with the scrolls to put them in a safe place. Do you know where? The caves. They always go there to write. And if there's one place where Leno would go to keep the scroll safe, it's there. Akahan. The village priest and father of Leno, his little ermine Zoe are inseparable. Finding Leno. Alright, let's... Oh, we are him now. Okay, understood. So, the workshop. We have 2 exploration points. You have 2 exploration points to spend to unlock new zones to explore on future expeditions. A space with gold, a space with spirits, a place to increase your luck, a zone with a gentil that will give you an echo on your equipment, a zone with a holy card to collect, a zone with a random bonus not visible on the map, a zone with a Pagamari, a mysterious lady who has mastered luck, a zone with Martin Tixty, a equipment card merchant, a zone with Hadetta, a relic merchant, a zone with Hagoi, a merchant with spirits, a zone with a statue that will challenge you, and then more stuff that we cannot yet afford. And then add 21 wood to upgrade. You must upgrade other buildings before upgrading this one. God, there seems like there could be so much to this, and I'm so here for it. I kind of want... Where's the secret one? A zone with a random bonus not visible on the map. Give me that. Love secrets. So that's the workshop. We have 15 wood. Let's do the forge. A very satisfying noise. Forge rebuilt. At the forge, unlock useful cards for your expeditions. Complete the goals to unlock the associated cards. You can find them during your expeditions. Oliphant, defeat 80 enemies with the votive altar in play. Thorny plant, bring 26 wood or 45 wood back. Alright, there's so much stuff and I'm so here for it. We have 7 wood. It's not enough to upgrade anything. Let's start on the market, I suppose. So, we can now go to the mountain or the grasslands, but I don't know how to get to the caves. Wait, I know better than anyone where Leno could be hiding. Let me go look for them. Would you like to play Akaham for the next expedition? Sure. But that expedition will have to wait for next time. For now, thank you so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.